son, Dad, son, you want a beer? I got a 6-pack of Pabst Blue Ribbon right here. Welcome to the Variety Voiceover Nerdcast. This week, two geeks keep it short and spooky. But first, I'm your host, Camden Parsons, here with my co-host.
Oh, Derek Jornovic.
Hey, Derek.
What's up, buddy?
How are you, bud?
I'm doing well.
What's rockin', bud? How you living?
Oh, living fine.
You ever seen that video? It's a Vine from back in the day where this guy's sitting behind this other guy. He's like, this kid's got bugs in his hair. Hey, what's brackin', bud? How you living?
Probably, but I can't put a visual to the audio right now. But I miss Vine. Like I mean, TikTok,
I love Vine.
TikTok is okay.
It's okay.
Like
it's no Vine.
It's as short form content goes. TikTok is just like a brain rot thing that you can do to kind of
pretty much
just do. But Vine was like,
and you don't ever hear anybody saying do it for the TikTok.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like there was some. I ain't going to do it. Yeah, there was this motivation. It was a cultural movement. You just had to be there. Yeah. That period of like 2014 to like 2016 with like. Vines and Harambe and Pokemon Go, like man,
right. We could cut this for a second, like. But did you see that one like big blonde kid that had like the spoons on his eyes from Vine?
Oh yeah,
he's a woman now.
I did see that. Yeah. Do it for the Vine.
But yeah, like just as
I'm keeping that in. I'm keeping it in.
As Vine goes, like they walked that so that TikTok could run.
Oh yeah, I don't remember. Do you know why it shut down? I don't know if I ever got an answer because I know I just knew it was shutting down and then was like, oh, that sucks. I don't know if I ever looked any further into it. I
kind of want to
know. I loved Vine, dude. Back in the day, I used to sit and watch Vine compilations all the time. And then once it ended too, it got stopped in like 2016, 2018. We used to watch RIP Vine compilations. It's just like, these are the best ones. There was one guy, I don't know how to say his name. It's like Jay Versace, I think maybe.
That sounds familiar.
Dude, he was really funny. There was one where he was like, someone said that my nose is big enough to put nickels in here. And then it cut and he had nickels in his nose. It was really funny.
But the short answer for...
why is your homework on the ceiling? You said get my grades up. I did say that. Let me see that.
But the short answer for why Vine shut down was just the inability to monetize it.
That makes sense.
You know, stiff competition from like Snapchat and Instagram and stuff like that for their short form. It couldn't monetize it properly.
That's crazy.
And
that
then
makes sense though.
TikTok now is crazy.
Oh yeah, there's no way. As much as I hate to admit it, there's no way that TikTok would be able to, or Vine would be able to compete with TikTok.
Absolutely not.
No way.
No. But
hey, check my feet. I wanted to get your reaction on here. Look, I got new shoes.
Nice.
They're the same shoes.
Sick.
They're just new. And look at my socks.
Oh. You pooped today.
Yeah, I'm wearing socks to say I pooped today. Shouts outs to my Uncle Andy for getting me these I pooped today socks for my birthday. This is the first time I've worn them, and it's only because I haven't done my laundry yet from that vacation, and I ain't out of socks.
Well, it's very accurate because I did call you earlier while you were shitting.
Yeah, I was pushing out a Nutty Buddy face full of tears.
It was very, very, very hilarious because you were in a public restroom and I could hear the reverberation in the background.
I was just like, can I call you back in a minute?
And the guy washing his hands, just mortified.
I don't think there was anybody in that stall, but it'd be even funnier if there was.
They're just like feet up. They can't see the shoes underneath.
What's happening? They remember that one video where he's like, is someone pooping in here? You have no respect for the public space. I'm going to stand here and wait until you come out so I can see who's pooping in here.
It wasn't pooping, though.
Huh?
I thought it was...
No, that's not what he says in the video. You're a pervert. Hey, this is a Variety Voiceover Nerdcast episode, and we're once again 5 minutes in and haven't said a word about nerd stuff. Derek,
what's up?
We've got some nerd stuff that happened this week.
We sure do.
I'd like to talk about Invincible. I know.
Invincible.
Yeah, that guy. So first things first.
Yeah.
New York Comic Con was this past weekend.
Fantastic. You actually, we talked about this. I think. Yeah, you missed it by a week.
Yeah. I would considering the way that trip went, I wouldn't have been able to do anything about it anyway. But it'd been cool to go to that.
Cat just bit my fucking toe.
What?
A little bitch.
You try asking her, hey, whoa, you don't have her call a woman that.
Darla the
call her
cheese
dumb,
wizard.
stupid idiot.
She's a dumb, stupid idiot.
There you go.
Darla the cheese wizard literally bit the shit out of my toe.
No, okay, so New York Comic Con, they had a panel for the Invincible versus game that's coming out.
Yeah.
Where we got a new reveal for a new character, Cecil Stedman.
Gross.
I kind of agree. I don't hate that he's in the game. I
don't
think he's
either,
a cool character.
But like, he doesn't need to be
this soon announced. Yeah, how on God's green earth did they announce Cecil before Alan, Robot,
right?
Maybe even the Immortal, like other characters who make a lot more sense to be put in the game, and they went with Cecil first.
Cecil.
I just think that's kind of weird.
What if they went it for shock and awe?
Maybe,
because like I was genuinely shocked that they put Cecil Stedman in the game.
I'm not surprised he's part of the roster. I am surprised
he's part of the
roster.
Early. Because like most of it is tech stuff.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw the trailer or not. Like
I did not.
They made it work. It looks good. It looks cool. It looks like a viable fighter.
It's
just like,
can you compare? Because like, I've not seen it, obviously. Can you compare it to like how a Mortal Kombat is it like the Cyborg, or I can't remember his name.
I don't.
The
Jax,
one,
maybe.
One
I think
with the chest.
I think that's Jax. I think.
No. Jax is the one with the arms.
Oh, I don't. I played one Mortal Kombat game, and it was just because Omni-Man was in it.
Well, I will fuck myself then.
Sorry. No, okay. So a lot of it's like his like movement is the teleporter thing, and a lot of his attacks involve different sized like guns and blasters and stuff. And then I know he has a special where the giant laser from the first season they shoot at Omni-Man comes down, and they have another one where everything goes white, and when it comes back, there's a bunch of Reanimen there.
Okay.
So like I said, I mean, they make it work. I probably would play as everybody at least once, but I can't really see myself trying him more than just that.
I feel like it would be a meme to main him.
Mm-hmm. But the other thing is they did announce sign up for an early playtest.
Oh, that's awesome.
I did sign up for it to be part of the beta. We'll see. When you sign up for it, it just says if you get selected. So there's not. It's not confirmed. You ever played a beta before?
Yeah,
I've played a couple. I just recently got to play the Skate beta. Now that I think I'm allowed to say it now that it's out. It's not like anyone's gonna know anyway. But I got to play the beta for Skate now that it's
awesome.
Early access. I got to play the closed beta for it. It's pretty cool.
Actually. So currently, Path of Exile 2 is in beta.
Oh, that's right.
It's a paid beta. You can pay to get into it. It's like a key. And over the years, I've spent so much money in Path of Exile 1, they gave me a free key.
Oh, wow.
I think it's like $30 value.
That sounds right.
But yeah, I got it for free.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
But I'm teeing it up.
Oh,
let's be so honest.
I know
there's something much more important about Invincible that we need to talk about right now.
Yeah, it's the adjacent to stand ready for my arrival worm.
We got the reveal trailer for season 4 and the announcement of the voice of Thrag. Bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I need the listeners to understand what I just viewed. I just viewed Camden leaning fully back in his chair and putting his arms in.
Yeah.
And wiggling them like a little girl.
Yeah, that's how excited. And I'm not even afraid to admit that. That's what happened. Yeah, and you know what? I would probably do it again. That's how excited I am.
You probably will do it.
You don't understand. You don't understand. You don't even understand.
No, I get it. I'm
I'm
a big Invincible fan myself.
But you don't even get it though. You don't understand.
I understand.
Here's the thing.
We're probably gonna watch it together in some sort of capacity.
Oh yeah, because I don't think you were a fan when season 3 was coming out. You had to catch up to watch season 3 with me. So that'd be kind of cool having discussions whenever the episodes come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, they announced Lee Pace as the voice of Thrag. I had to look it up. I didn't see the announcement, because the video came from Comic-Con where he does a whole monologue thing before he comes out on stage, and it sounds really good. But I didn't see that first. I had to look the guy up and check out some of his other stuff that he's done. And dude, he sounds real good. Oh, and they announced the voice of Dinosaurus for a while ago too. I did the same thing with him. Dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited for season 4 of Invincible. I will say I think season 3 included probably my favorite parts from the series as a whole. But the good thing with Invincible is that it's all really good. So even though that's just my favorite, it doesn't mean that like it's slowing down by any means or it peaks there. Like it's still consistently like really, really good. And you know, the introduction of Dinosaurus is one of my favorite characters from the comic. Thrag is one of the best antagonists in the series. You know, just the direction they're going, they're finally getting to the kind of point where the story starts to culminate a little bit more. I'm really hoping we get some Tech Jacket this season.
That'd be cool. That would be cool. I know that he had a little small cameo when it came down to the Invincible War, but
if the story goes where I think it's gonna go, he'll have a much bigger role this season.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed because we had a little bit of a speculation on who it was going to be. What do you think about? Do you think the voice of Mr. What is it? Do you think that Lee Pace, his voice is what you expected of coming from Thrag?
We talked about this a little bit at one point.
Right.
I think the hard thing is my expectations for the voice of Thrag was Jeffrey Dean Morgan. We saw a while ago when he posted pictures of the compendiums, like, oh, Robert Kirkman's got me doing something else again.
Yeah.
And pretty much everyone was like, oh, he's going to be the voice of Thrag. Because we were all pretty certain that, I can never remember his name. Mike Ehrmantraut from Breaking Bad. Kid named Finger. Conquest. The guy Conquest, excuse me. The guy, he ended up voicing Brit. We thought he was going to voice Conquest. So in my head, that's what the progression was. Conquest sounded like Mike Ehrmantraut. Thrag sounded like Conquest.
Yeah.
But that's not how it turned out. And I don't think that they should sound similar. I think that they need to have like a, you know, Conquest is much more grizzled, older veteran. Thrag is a beast. He's
right.
He's a man. You know, he needs to have a deep man voice, whatever. But I don't think that it should be at the same level of Conquest. So I think that, like, I'm skeptical, I think, but I was also skeptical for Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and he blew it out of the water.
Right.
So I think it'll be okay.
I think that there's a lot to be said about the expectations around voice actors with content that we're this excited about. And I mean, across the board, there was a huge, disappointment whenever the voice, because they wanted kind of guy who I talked about, the Ryan Hurst guy.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, everyone was like, it's going to be him. It would be amazing if it was him.
But it's my opinion, he sounds too close to Conquest.
Which is, you know, that brings more to your point on, you know, there has to be some sort of separation. You know, you can't just have deep manly guy A and deep manly guy B.
Luckily, there is a manly guy.
But, you know, if you're not familiar, the guy, Ryan Hurst, he is the voice of Thor in the God of War game. Very deep, very grizzled, very what is man.
Yeah.
But I like the way that they went with it. I like the direction. I like the voice for him. I think that as it gets more fleshed out, I'm excited for it.
I agree.
Just all of it in general.
You know, we got that little teaser, and those teasers do a fantastic job of just teeing up, getting excited. Like I'm just, you know, obviously it's Invincible, so I'm excited regardless. But just like the way that they build stuff up. Robert Kirkman also confirmed that he wrote episode 4, and apparently episode 4 is supposed to be the hell stuff that was introduced in the last episode of the last season that wasn't in the comic at all. So whatever the new hell stuff they're doing is apparently supposed to be happening in episode 4.
And that was with the devil dude, right?
Yeah, Damien Darkblood.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that too. You know, I always love the episodes that Kirkman himself writes. So there's just a lot to be excited for. You know, we don't know a whole lot just yet, but you know, we got confirmation March of next year, which will also be when Daredevil Born Again season 2 comes out. They released a trailer for that too, and a couple other different things. They confirmed at NYCC that they have Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man season 2, X-Men 97 season 2 in the works. I want to say there was another project they confirmed was happening, but mainly Daredevil I'm excited about in that lineup for Marvel.
I think it's something that I'm getting more and more familiar with. Obviously, we'll talk more about it when it comes down to our challenge. But
Yeah.
Robert Kirkman as a writer and everything. I could say that I think at this point he's probably my favorite writer, and I'm not entirely sure where if it's more so like me getting into comic books and superheroes and all that kind of stuff, starting with Invincible, but like The Walking Dead also.
Are you a fan of Transformers?
I liked the movies. The cartoons were a little bit odd for me, but I did like the movies.
Because they have a comic for Transformers. They have for a while, but recently, I think in the last couple, maybe like a year or two, Image got the rights for Transformers, and I can't remember off the top of my head who it was that's been writing it for the last like 20 issues. But it was a really good writer too, I'm told. But Robert Kirkman just took over writing for Transformers.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which I don't know if you noticed or not, but Transformers is like his shit. Like he grew up on Transformers. Like the way I geek out on Invincible is the way he geeks out on Transformers.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
This is like super like big deal for him. And the artist who took over is Dan Mora.
Okay.
I know you're not super familiar with any of these like artists or writers or anything like that yet, but Dan Mora is like the guy right now. Like his art is really, really good. It's kind of, in my opinion, he's kind of becoming the new like standard. A lot of art is looking to like kind of mimic his because of how good it is. And I think he deserves that. I think that his art is really, really good. So Kirkman and Dan Mora together, I think would be. I'm not the biggest fan of Transformers, but the fact that those two are together makes me want to check it out.
Right.
And to me, that's what makes comics so much fun. Is that once you get used to like I said, you start off with picking a character you like, and once you just get into it from that, you got to follow writers and artists. And like I said, I like Dan Mora, I like Kirkman. I think Transformers is okay, but it makes me want to give that one a shot.
I think that like to put more into it, where I've grown to realize that I care more about who's on the artist than I do care about who's writing it.
So you'd rather read a good-looking book than a good written book?
I think that I'm leaning more towards it. Obviously, with my critique of
All-Star Superman. Yeah.
I could, even though I'm sure it's a great story, read through it, I had that pushback of it, like because it's both. It's two sides of a coin. You got to have both with it and enjoy it together. And I feel like the story could be bad, but I can enjoy the art and be happier than if the story is good and the art is bad.
I guess I could see that.
It's less distracting on the main, piece of it all. But if like they're saying something shitty on the page and I'm like, ooh, pretty colors, it's still going to be a ooh, pretty colors moment.
I feel like every time we talk about anything like this, it to me brings back whenever you brought up the fact that you've only ever read like 3 books. And the only one you can remember is
Captain Underpants.
Captain Underpants.
Yeah,
because you just nail it home every time. Like, the words are okay. I think it's not the most important part of a story though, because I think that when the pictures are good, that's what matters in a story.
Yeah, so when the pictures, when you open the book,
I like it when you open the book.
The things pop out.
They pop out.
They pop
it's one of my
out.
favorite parts of books.
Oh, kitten, you are so naughty.
I don't think there's any book where there's pop-ups where it should be saying, "Kitten, you're so naughty."
You haven't watched the ones that I have.
That seems accurate, yeah. Derek, it is Halloween month. It's October.
Yay, spooky month.
We eat this stuff up.
I love it.
We eat this stuff
it's my
up.
favorite holiday.
I agree, me too. My brother's a big Christmas guy, and I keep hearing about it. He's like, "Oh, only this much more time until Christmas." I'm like, "How about you shut your yapper until at least Halloween? You got to give it at least Halloween." I understand people maybe don't care so much about Thanksgiving. I think, in my opinion, that you should wait until the beginning of December.
Yes.
Whatever. Okay.
Give them their time.
It's what I'm saying. You don't need 2 months. You don't need 2 months.
We shouldn't be getting Christmas stuff in stores now.
I agree. Different can of worms. Halloween.
Yes.
We love Halloween. Halloween's great. What we're doing for October is kind of bouncing back and forth and giving, a little more horror, scary, spooky, whatever topics for the month of October. And I have been saying since very early on in the series that I wanted to do 2-sentence horror stories.
Yes.
Are you familiar with 2-sentence horror stories?
As much as the explanation can go, but I've never gone on Reddit and read them myself.
When I was a kid, I think I told last time when we talked about the Creepypastas episode, I was a big fan of Mr. Nightmare growing up, and I remember he had a video at one point. I think it's taken down now. I tried to find it at one point a couple years ago, and I don't think I could. But he had a video a while ago that was, it was like 20 two-sentence horror stories. Okay. And as a kid, I thought they were really, really cool because you had to try and set up the fear in just 2 sentences. And to me, it's set up in a way that works almost like a punchline to a joke, but in like a scary way.
Right.
And it's very hard to do that and do it well. And then they kind of became a laughing stock, and I was like, why? And I went and found some ones that weren't in that video, and I was like, oh, okay. So that's today. I want to go over some of them. You have a list.
Yes.
I have a list.
A list, you say.
The goal here is we are going to go back and forth.
Yes.
Kind of like a game here. And the goal is to make the other laugh with these 2-sentence horror stories.
Okay.
All right, then. I'm host. I'll go ahead and I'll start if you'd like. I'll go ahead and give you one. Oh my God, a vampire. But it was only my pale goth roommate who didn't find that funny and proceeded to murderously stab me with a kitchen knife. All right. All right. Starting strong. You didn't laugh. Yeah. All right. I respect that. Okay.
So you're ugly as fuck, I said to him. Yeah, that's my name, as he points to his name card.
Okay. I was so excited because my dad said he had something special for me in the basement. Little did I know, Freddy Fazbear was waiting for me.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I love having a mother, I said happily. Little did I know, the mother taker was on the loose.
The mother taker? So dumb. Wow, I love this room. Not for long, says the operator of the penis exploding machine.
Fuck. You're our hero, Brian, said Steve. I like that name. Hero Brian, said Brian.
I hate that one a lot. I finally broke free from the chains my kidnapper had put on me and ran through the basement to escape. When I opened the door, I realized why he hadn't come fed me for days. He was building a wall to trap me inside forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little weak.
Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Hiding in the closet, I tried to muffle my crying. Ready or not, here I come! Roared the mom holding a slipper.
What? A slipper?
Slipper.
Oh, a slipper.
Yeah.
That would have been good, but you fumbled that.
I did fumble that. Fuck.
I drank the mysterious liquid. Then I found out it was scary juice. I see episodes like this are where I wish that we did video, because you are turning beet red. You look like you just sucked on a lemon. Have you ever had scary juice?
No. We talked about scary juice last episode.
Did we?
Yeah. The ones where the cultist drank.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Some of these are bad. It was Tuesday. Then there was a bomb.
Okay, that's good. I love bicycles, I said. My husband from ancient Greece then stabbed me because he thought I was cheating. All right. I'm getting weaker. We'll get there.
It's okay. I think those other ones were like really good. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 started drinking again.
That's not even a horror story. That's just a good joke. Hey, why was 6 afraid of 7?
6, 7.
Because 7 was a registered 6 offender.
Ah.
A registered 6 offender.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I was really thirsty moving in this hot desert, so my friend gave me his flask to drink. Unfortunately, I drank piss.
Fuck. That one's just real.
Is it I just got out of bed, I had to go to work? Yeah. I'm literally gonna know it right now.
That was just real.
That's too real.
Oh. I went to scratch my balls. But I remembered I had no balls.
Dang. I can't believe a balls one got me that fast.
Are you sure?
That's messed up.
Have we? What are we at?
I have no idea. These ones are my favorite. Ready? Staring at the creepy looking doll in the display, I felt uneasy as I thought I saw a strange glint in its eyes. Then some guy stabbed me.
Yeah, it's definitely like just. Well, then I got stabbed.
It's unrelated. The people exploding and people getting stabbed are so prominent on this subreddit.
I see dead people, I said shakingly.
Mm-hmm.
Duh, we're in a morgue, said the coroner, slapping me upside the head.
Dang. My dentist said that I couldn't eat sweets for 6 months. Which sucks for me, for my name is Mr. Can Only Eat Sweets to Survive.
That would suck. Yeah, that would genuinely suck. I was excited to watch a Superman movie. That's when I learned we were watching the evil Superman movie from 2013.
No, not the evil one from 2013. I went outside while it was raining. I was then struck by lightning 23 times.
Fuck. Get out of the water now! The lifeguard shouted in panic. The water was actually pee.
It's too stupid. Why do so many things involve pee, too? There's so much pee in these stories. The cow had a cold. Boo, it said. It scared me out of my damn mind! That is how it's written, by the way.
Yeah. That's a good one. It's skin times, the skin man. Then my skins was gone.
Then my skins was gone. Oh. My eyes darted between my brother and the final slice of pie, both of us wondering who would ingest it. A vampire who was also with us killed us willingly, the same vampire who doesn't even like pie.
Why is it even there?
Because he's a dick.
My girlfriend said that she would never give me up. Then she said she would never let me down.
Is that the whole thing?
Yeah.
That's the bit?
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
I got
Yeah.
that. I thought that was building to something. That's the whole
That
thing.
was the whole thing.
That's not good.
Yeah.
The evil man bought me a brand new car. And then he eated my driver's license.
So my dad just offered me a beer. He's been dead for 6 months.
The implications of that are funnier than the thing itself. Like, son, dad, son, you want a beer? I got a 6-pack of Pabst Blue Ribbon right here. Been keeping them cold on the ground for you. You want a beer?
Which is it's much funnier than what it actually said, because it said, so my dad just offered me a beer. I'm 16.
Oh, I've seen that one before.
Yeah.
That someone posted that to Twitter. Actually, that was like an actual tweet.
Yeah, but
someone...
I changed it up a little bit.
All right. Now I feel bad for complimenting that.
It was a good one.
Jack and Jill went up the hill. Hello, said the auntie went up the hill man before pushing Jack and Jill down the hill, causing both of them to break their necks and die.
There's just a man at the top of the hill.
He's like, oh, you can't. I'm the anti went up the hill, man. I'm ready. No, you ain't.
Now let's see what's behind door number 3. Applesauce, bitch.
Is that actually what it said? That's good.
Oh, it's always crazy with those. Like, it's just like off the wall. Just like,
yeah, that's
something
what
that, like,
makes them
doesn't-
so funny is that the like I said, they're basically jokes. They're set up the same way that jokes are. And I think what makes them so bad is when people, and obviously this is why we're good at jumping out of it, it's when people set them up like jokes rather than horror.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
boom, this crazy thing that you didn't expect happened. But that's the way that jokes works. A lot of times that's what makes them funny, I think. Like this one. Doctor, we need to remove your colon. Me. No, I need that.
no, I need that.
No, I need that.
I need
That's my
that.
colon.
No.
Oh no, our colon. It's broken.
My girlfriend left a note on the fridge saying it's not working anymore. The fridge was, in fact, not working anymore.
Oh no. Can I borrow some sugar? Said my neighbor. Except that was my neighborant, and instead was evil banana man.
Pregnant people eat for 2, says my mother who's pregnant. Then my dog started running, as his name was for 2.
What? Why would you name a dog for 2? My dad brought me to the factory for Bring Your Kid to Work Day. Little did I know he worked at the Scare Factory.
Uh-huh.
Boo, said the cow.
What do you produce at a scare factory?
Scares, dumbass.
So, like,
it's in
what
the
is
name.
this? What is this? Monsters Inc.
Whoa. Whoa, your dad works on the scare floor.
What? I walked in on my boyfriend and his ex fucking. The only problem is his ex died like last fucking year. And why the fuck didn't he use protection?
I wasn't listening to the first part of that. I feel like that would have gotten me, but I zoned in like halfway through that. I'm sorry. As I was leaving the gas station, I saw a hitchhiker. I ran him over.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good one.
Have you ever picked up a hitchhiker?
No, but yes.
Oh.
So I was not the one who was driving, but I was part of the team that did pick up a hitchhiker. Like, no, I was like the passenger when one of
When
my
you
buddies
picked up a hitchhiker.
Okay. Yeah, it was terrifying.
Yeah?
I told him not to do it.
Was the guy scary?
Yeah, he smelled badly too.
Okay.
Yeah,
That sounds terrifying.
it was.
That's the hardest part about hitchhikers. Like, I genuinely feel bad when I see them on the side of the road or
Exactly.
whatever. It's like, I want to help, but like, you just can't trust people like
No.
that. Like, I like,
especially in a confined space like that.
yeah. What are you gonna
But-
do, man? Leave me alone.
My wife is worried about a new job, so I reassured her. How bad can it be? I mean, it's only 5 nights.
The first night. If I didn't want to say the first night, why would I say any more than 5? Why would I say any more than 2? Hello. I walked around at night, but my flashlight went out, and now I'm stuck in the spooky dark.
I've never really been afraid of the dark.
I don't know if I really. I don't know. The hard thing with the dark is that like to me it's more the fear of like what could be in there.
Yeah.
Like I've never inherently been scared of the dark, but like especially as like a kid, like I used to come up with like the idea that there was like people in my house or whatever, or like I don't really believe in it, but like I got scared of like spirits or XYZ whatever. You know, as a kid, that like I would be afraid of like running up the stairs after you turn the light off.
Yeah.
Things like that, you know?
The stairs with the open backs where you think you're like running up and like something grab your foot.
Yeah, you have to run. You have to run, or otherwise
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
dead meat. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's probably the same exact shit in the daytime,
Yeah.
but just, dark. This is terrible. I'm giving this product a 1-star review when I get home. Mr. Idiot Man thought to himself as his parachute didn't deploy.
That's dumb.
What? It's dumb.
I sure hope my new house isn't haunted, I says. Boo, says the ghost of the guy who repeatedly stabs you in the kneecap with a rusty prison shift, but only on obscure federal holidays. That's who I was scared would catch me if I didn't run up the stairs. The ghost of the
President's Day stab.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd say we'll hit one more each.
Yeah.
And then we'll do some good ones to draw attention to the, this is something that can actually be done properly. And then when we're done, we'll scooch over to our challenge segment.
Yeah. But we completely disregarded the fact that we said we would make this a competition. We've just been enjoying it.
Yeah.
We've just been enjoying it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the variety voiceover where we try to do something and it does not work
and then
out.
we just giggle like little bitches for the rest of the episode.
Oh, I'm going to scroll and I don't care what it is. First one I see, I'm going to say it. The Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that day. Unfortunately, his ribcage missed the memo and the carpet will never be the same.
Oh. No, I got that. That's aw.
Yeah.
Aw.
Just when he thought and felt love.
I was changing the tires on my car. Into dead people.
Yeah. They're not going to roll right.
Dead people for wheels.
Oh, that's silly. All right, well, just as we said, we have an idea and we kind of don't follow it. So I'm going to say you won. I'm going to make you a little because I am a laughy bitch. I'm pretty sure I laughed way more. But we're going to go ahead and kind of like talk about some of the ones that are like, as these can be like bad and silly, there's actually some that, I don't know, seem a little bit like more serious.
Yeah, because this is a format where it's tricky to do, but you actually can get some genuine horror out of these. So we're going to try and, throw a couple of those in the ring to kind of show, both ends of the spectrum when it comes to these 2-sentence horror stories. Maybe something a little more akin to the video that scared the crap out of me as a kid.
Yeah. So like there's this one where after her parents searched her room and locked away any sharp objects, she sat on her bed and pinched a cut on her forearm, squeezing until the scab edges split and teased out her lucky razor blade.
Oh, like the razor blade was in her arm?
Yeah.
Ew.
It gives like an idea where like this girl is was it habitual?
I don't know.
Like she cuts all the time and she's like, they'll never find this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I found a gun under my son's bed with 1 bullet in it and realized why I sometimes hear a clicking noise coming from his room. So I put bullets in the rest of the chambers and the clicking stopped.
Oh. Yeah. Can you imagine like playing Russian roulette as like
playing with like by yourself?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I couldn't imagine playing with yourself, man. It'd be the worst way to play that game. Playing with yourself?
Yeah, and just alone.
You need an audience if you're going to play with yourself,
Yeah.
At least.
I gazed into the putrid mass of black, recited my future like a sacred poem, and I became the soil in which you tread.
That just sounds like poetry.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how he's alive, the doctor whispered, looking at my husband's broken body. I slipped my ghostly fingers around his heart. Dang. I slipped my ghostly fingers around his heart and keep it beating, because after what he did to me, he has to keep living on for the both of us.
Well.
Yeah. Ooh, spooky.
Yeah. The late night baby feeds really do wear me out. But they're just so delicious.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Cooking the baby. The doctor told me that the parasite inside me was there to stay until the end of term. He said it will fall out with what's left of the baby when it's time to give birth.
For months, I've tried to explain to everyone in the mental hospital that I'm not the gibberish-producing madam that they take me for. Fortunately, none of them know Hungarian.
That's a good one. Stop moving the planchette. You're just trying to scare me, I hear my daughter say. When I walk into her room, she's alone playing with my old Ouija board.
Mm.
You ever used a Ouija board before?
No.
No?
No, I've not.
Are
I'm too
you
much of a
open
pussy.
to it?
No.
At all?
At all. There was one time that we found a Ouija board in our house. We were renting.
You found it? I
was renting,
okay.
and we found one tucked behind a dresser. And we threw that shit out immediately.
My mom has a Ouija board. She's always been in a lot more of the belief in the ghosts and the demons or whatever. Yeah. So it's we've had that for a while. My little cousin got really into it one year, and I've used them a couple times, and it's hard to say because, like I said, I don't really believe in any of that stuff. But when you're using it, it's I don't know, man. It seems legit. No one else here is moving anything. We all claim to not be moving it. No one's plotting it out, unless someone here's lying, which is obviously always a possibility. Right, it feels legit. I don't know.
I mean, perception's reality.
And my perception stat is high.
Sure is. Car salesman slaps the roof of the car. His efforts were in vain. The car was sinking fast, and his punches couldn't break through the convertible roof.
Men usually hate hearing women and children first. However, as the executioner repeatedly shouted this, the man in line was grateful for the extra seconds of his life that they were given.
Mm-hmm.
Jerk.
It is
It's awful.
Go ahead.
Yeah, women and children, yeah. Oh!
I got 3 more.
All right.
Okay. They say we know less about the ocean than outer space. The man tells me. I had fun exploring, he says as the anchor he chained to my ankles drops into the water.
Oh, wow. That was pretty good.
It's just the fear that you would feel just watching the chain go over the edge, knowing that you're going to be pulled.
Following very shortly, yeah. 99 days ago, I agreed to spend 100 days in a coma with $1 million waiting for me when I woke up. Today, my wife came in, her voice barely a whisper, and said, "I'm sorry, but there's no point in waiting anymore." Now, I ain't saying she's a gold digger.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No, actually, I am saying that. What a horrible person.
Yep. Very. I actually just only have one. I'm sorry. He does have the most beautiful green eyes I've ever seen. I just wish he'd blink every now and again.
I like that. That'd be a good stinger in a horror movie. That's something that a character would just say, not really thinking a whole lot about it. And then our main character would be like, "What the hell did you just say?" You know?
Yeah, that is a good one.
So yeah, I think what we can come here with is that Two Sentence Horror is basically just set up for punchlines for jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Very funny. We are both giggly little bitches.
You sure are.
And there's genuinely some good stuff that can come out of this too. We've read some interesting ones here. I think that all in all, I love Two Sentence Horror. I do a lot. How do you feel? You think this was a success?
I think so. I love Two Sentence Horror. There's a lot of them out there that we just kind of read over. I'm sure that
kind of just skimming through to try and find the best ones for the show, but there were a lot more there.
Yeah, there's so many that are out there, and it just the left turns. I love a good out of nowhere.
Yeah,
and it's full of them. But I feel like do you feel like it's something that you would ever sit down and do it yourself? Read. I feel like it would be so much better just how we did in this format, just back and forth, reading them with a buddy or with someone else.
I think the hardest thing with Two Sentence Horror is exactly the case that we just made here is, it's very hard to do it in a way that doesn't seem silly. It's really fun if you're doing it for that sake, where it's the one where the guy's something about the penis exploding, whatever, like that. That stuff's funny, and when you're doing it for the sake of kind of more just set up punchline, they're fun, but when you're trying to do genuine horror in just 2 sentences, it's a much harder feat. And I feel like to try and do something of that nature, I don't know if I have the talent for that, to be perfectly honest with you. I think that like maybe if I took the time for it, like maybe I'd come up with something cool, but I feel like ultimately we just end up like something like one of the stories we read today where it's just kind of silly, you know?
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, I think that there's a lot that goes into that for sure. But I would say, and I want to touch on it a little bit. The first edition, like first thing of a 2-sentence horror, actually came from 1948.
Oh, that's 3 years after the Abraham Lincoln was born.
Frederick Brown wrote, "The last man on earth sat alone in the room. There was a knock at the door."
See, that's good. I think a good point with horror in general is kind of building up things a certain way and then twisting your expectations, like kind of like you were saying. And that's a great example of that done in a proper way, I think, when all the evidence that you're being presented with is a single sentence. This is the only man.
Yeah, like,
and then
there's a
twist
lot of
is
weight in that.
There's a knock.
Which implies that there's something there.
I think that's kind of what the point with 2-sentence horror is. It's more about the implications than what's actually said, which I think is what makes the funny one so funny, where it just gives you all the information at once.
Yeah.
You know, like the mother grabber. All right, cool beans. Hey, in the meantime,
you can check us out on.
No, not there, not quite yet. You had to read The Walking Dead. Did you like it? Did you like it?
I did. So this was probably the first thing that I was given as a challenge that I already had a good foundation of beforehand.
Yeah.
I watched The Walking Dead whenever it came out. Like we said, I got up to the point where Glenn got absolutely splattered, and I stopped. Well, this is a good recap of just like the first bit of Rick Grimes, you know, coming out of his coma after being shot.
Yeah.
Small town guy, his kid, you know, Carl, and
that
his
kills
wife.
people. I love llamas with hats. I haven't thought about that in so long.
It was good. But Carl and his old wife, I can't remember her name is off the top of it. The cheating bitch.
Well, it's not really cheating if he's in a coma and it's the apocalypse. It's hard because it's like, I understand where she's coming from. It just sucks for Rick. I don't really think that she did it. It's more Shane. Shane's the one who was in the wrong in that matter, I think. Lori's her name.
Yeah.
I don't think that she was necessarily in the wrong when good chance that he was dead and the world was, you know, changing for the worse. I think wanting that companionship in someone that you have grown that close to isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Did I miss? He wasn't in it that long.
What, the coma?
Yeah.
It's been a very, very long time since I've read the beginning of that comic.
I want to know. This verifies my thought process around it.
Okay.
Rick was in a coma for 4 to 5 weeks.
Oh, all right. That does kind of change things.
Yeah. Like, even if I found out my significant other was dead,
it would take you a lot longer than 4 to 5 weeks to move on. Yeah.
A month?
Probably longer than that. I thought it had been months. I thought it'd been like 4 or 5 months, actually, was my thought. So, and even then, I think now saying that out loud, you're right. That's not really a whole lot of time to move on either. No. I know in the apocalypse, maybe things would be different, but I mean.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's that human factor we can't take into account because we're not in that traumatic situation.
Yeah.
But 4 to 5 weeks?
Yeah.
And you're fucking his best friend?
Yeah, especially of him of all people, too.
Right.
Yeah, the best friend. So, yeah, maybe Lori doesn't get as much leniency as I've been giving her. I don't know. I don't even know.
No.
But, yeah, what do you think? I mean, clearly you're talking about the human characters. I think something where Kirkman's writing shines most is the way that he makes humans feel so grounded and real, even in situations that aren't good, like where, you know, your wife gets with your best friend while you're in a coma. Yeah. But it feels very real, feels very human, you know?
Yeah, I think that Kirkman's so good at writing that and keeping the reader engaged across the board. I think that this was my reintroduction into The Walking Dead. I kind of want to go back and read/watch it again, because I I'll get more into this when it comes down to our like actual Halloween special. But growing up, Halloween was zombies for me.
Yeah.
Zombies were like the thing.
I like zombies.
Mostly because my dad liked them. We had a movie marathon every Halloween.
You know, I haven't seen as many horror movies as I'd like to. I think I'd like to, especially this Halloween, try and lock in and watch a handful.
Yeah. I mean, they're so good. And I enjoy watching them with friends because we're just goofy goobers, and there's a serious moment on the screen and we're just like
yeah,
and we just bust out laughing.
Yeah, horror movies with friends love, especially bad horror movies. There was one year where I went down on vacation and we ended up watching it was supposed to be some adaptation of some Edgar Allan Poe work.
Yeah,
but it was like very clearly like an indie project by people who like just didn't really know what they were doing. And it was very fun. It was also way too long. It was like 3 hours, and we didn't realize when we turned it on.
Crazy.
Like, most of my family that I was watching it with, my aunts and uncles, like they had been drinking, so they were just like, "Oh, this will be fine." And then I was just like,
"This is a commitment."
Guys, I feel like we've been watching this for a while.
But I think we talked about it on the podcast. Actually, there was that movie that we all watched as a group, the clown movie. That was like absolutely terrible.
Yeah. I think it was just called Clown.
I think it was just called Clown. Yeah, he put on a cursed outfit,
the cursed clown,
and then it's basically
we should do that again. That was a lot of fun.
I agree.
So yeah, Walking Dead was good. You liked Walking Dead? I liked Walking Dead.
I did.
I had to watch.
You had to watch Death Note.
I did have to watch Death Note.
What did you think about it?
Well, first of all,
yeah,
I went on a roller coaster when it came to trying to find Death Note because it's not on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it is.
That's not what Crunchyroll told me. Either way, when I found it was not on Crunchyroll, I went to the internet. I said, "Hey Google." Google said, "What's up, Cam?" I said, "Google, where can I find Death Note?" And Google said, "Well, Cam, you can watch it on Tubi and Freevee for free." And I was like, "For free? Google, that's my favorite word."
Oh, free.
So I go to click on it, and it's only the Japanese dub, with like subtitles, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, click movie. Try on a couple different sites. All of the free places were subbed, and I didn't want to watch it in sub. So I went on Amazon Prime and bought the first 5 episodes of Death Note.
Oh no!
Just so I didn't have to watch it subbed. Here's my 2 cents. You ready?
Yeah.
I think Light is kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
I think that the demon guy, I can't remember his name, is really funny.
Hmm?
And I think it's really funny that he just doesn't really give a shit that Light's just being terrible. He's like, "Oh, all right, I see your thought process." Yeah, I mean, I can't really. Yeah, him and Apple, dude. You know what? I get it though. I've been on an Apple's kick since about July.
Yeah,
dude. I had a cosmic apple yesterday. You ever had a cosmic apple?
No.
Oh man, that thing was crisp and juicy.
Like a crisp, juicy
Crisp
apple.
and juicy is my favorite.
Yeah, I've been on to grapes.
I love grapes.
Yeah.
I once in the beginning of the Drake and Josh Go Hollywood movie, he has to write a report, and he just sits and gets distracted and just eats an entire bowl of grapes. And for some reason, I've always wanted that to be me.
Yeah.
Like as a kid, I watched that. I was like, I want to procrastinate and eat grapes.
All right,
Like, I don't know why, but to me that was being a teenager. That was being in high school. Was procrastinating and eating grapes.
Yeah.
And you know what? I did that. So I lived up to my fantasies. Yeah. I'm intrigued by Elle.
Yeah.
I know we didn't get to any of the some of the bigger stuff that I know about.
I mean,
from
5
Death Note.
episodes is
it's just set
a
up.
small tidbit to it.
But I like what they showed so far of he has this good thought process. The only problem is he's putting himself in position of judge, jury, executioner, where maybe these criminals aren't. The criminal doesn't necessarily mean bad person, and you're taking away that chance for them to be better if you just murk them right away. So it's like his thought process isn't necessarily he's in the right ballpark, but he's just definitely wrong. And it's kind of interesting watching him be so cocky and confident because he's a smart kid, and his dad was revealed to be on the force, whatever. I think it was super interesting premise and good setup. I remember you had commented that Destiny didn't think that I would like it, and I can definitely see why. The vibe was definitely a lot weirder and different than kind of what I'm used to, especially when it comes to anime. But no, I think I did enjoy it. I actually liked it a lot, and I wouldn't be mind checking out the rest of it if I didn't have to pay for it. And I won't watch it sub, so wah, wah.
Yeah.
Shash. So, do you have something else for me to watch this week? Do you think that you got another anime for Cam Daddy?
Yeah. So I think we're gonna stick with the Halloween theme, like more of the horror stuff.
Ooh.
Watch 5 episodes of Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh. I have history with Tokyo Ghoul I've told on the podcast before. Do you remember that history? I was part of a fan dub for Tokyo Ghoul. So I've never actually watched the show, but I've been in it.
Yeah.
I've been in the show.
Yeah.
Kinda.
So
that makes me nervous because I'm not gonna lie to you, that whole Tokyo Ghoul thing is kind of another big thing that put me off the anime for so long because I was just like expected to I was like, this is just voice work, and then he showed me the final product and I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
So, but I'm also a lot more knowledgeable when it comes to anime now, and I know what I'm getting myself into as opposed to last time, you know. So I don't know. I'll give it a fair shot. I will be honest, I'm a little worried about that. We'll see. I'm also a lot better with gore now, and that was one of the things that messed me up a lot watching it the first time. So we'll see. I'm excited for that.
I think it's gonna be a good window into how much you've progressed on your anime.
Yeah, I agree. I'm switching it up this week. I'm giving you something different. I'm sticking to the realm of Kirkman. This one isn't
fantastic.
This one isn't as horror as I kind of wanted to go, but it's what I got right now. I have other plans for you. I have another book I'm going to read myself first before I give it to you, so I want to make sure I know what we're talking about whenever I give it to you. That'll be next week, I think. And then I have another one I've been planning to give you since we started doing the other one. So I have it planned out. But there's another Kirkman book. This is Oblivion Song.
Okay.
It's a little more like sci-fi, but it stays in the realm of horror, I think, a little bit. This book is really good. This is the first project that Kirkman did after Invincible ended.
Oh,
in
that's
2018, when the comic book for Invincible ended, Oblivion Song #1 came out. So this collects issues 1 through 6. It's basically this guy has the ability to get into this other universe that was caused or whatever. It's kind of complicated, but
it's kind of like the Upside Down. Have you seen Stranger Things?
Yeah, kind of actually. It's a similar concept, yeah. And it came out the same year that. No, it didn't. When did Stranger Things come out? It was like 2016, wasn't it? So this is actually, I think, after Stranger Things came out. But it's really good. I read that one a little while ago. I got the second trade of that whenever I was in New York. So I'm interested to get back into that. You let me know if you think that's good. I think this is up your alley for sure. Yeah, so if you think that's good.
It definitely looks up my alley. Art's good.
Yeah.
Everything.
No, actually, let me see. Can I see it? Who's the...
Lorenzo De Felice?
Yes, he's a fantastic... And the colorist, what's her name?
Annalise Leoni?
Yes, she's really good too. She does the coloring for Battle Beast right now.
Okay, yeah.
Dude,
I mean, everything. All the colors are
Kirkman,
great.
Otley, and Leone or whatever. Absolute powerhouse of a team, dude.
Yeah.
Battle Beast looks beautiful with the two of them, dude. I love it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's gonna be probably I'll probably read it on my days off.
Tokyo Ghoul, Oblivion Song. We got challenged. I believe now, Derek, that it is time to roll for ending.
Well, I got some laundry. You want to finish up the episode while I get the laundry done?
Yes.
I'd really need underwear.
Underwear.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's fine. Thank you so much for listening to the Variety Voiceover. That's all for this week.
Hey, man, that's
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
You okay?
Stole my machine.
What a jerk. Did you put the quarter on? Oh, this is an arcade.
Those are my pants.
First.
Stop. Don't be weird.
In the meantime, you can check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. While on YouTube, you can check us out on Comeback Kid Films for video projects. You can email us to be part of the show at varietyvoiceoverpod@gmail.com. But as for now, this voice is over.
Yeah. Hey, Cam, can you give me a hand with this?
Yeah, sure. What's going on, buddy?
My G-string is stuck.
What?
You don't get naked.
So weird.
No.
How are you gonna get all your?
We're in a laundromat.
How do you get all your clothes clean?
You start out. You can't get naked in a laundromat, Derek. Put your clothes back on.
I'm gonna ask him to stop.
What do you mean, dude? If you don't, I mean, I can't get caught in public with you naked again. I can't keep going back to jail.
Actually, I
If you don't put your clothes on, I'm leaving you here.
Kevin,
Derek, I mean it. Put your clothes back on.
give me your fucking shirt then. God
No, you think I'm not gonna have a shirt on?
But you have pants on. I'll put my legs.
Just because I'm hairy enough to look like I'm wearing a shirt with my shirt's off doesn't mean you can have my shirt.
Candid, I'm
wearing my 21 Pilots Clancy Tour shirt right now. It's white.
I can put my legs through the arms.
I don't trust you. No, you're gonna rip my 21 Pilots Clancy Tour shirt. You can't rip my 21 Pilots Clancy Tour shirt. You listen to this. Listen to this. When I went to the Breach Tour, I asked for a Breach Tour shirt too. Yeah. And then they handed me a black shirt, which is the same color as the Breach Tour shirt. And they were like, oh, here you go. And I was like, oh, thanks. And then I went away from the tour truck, rolled it out, and it wasn't the tour shirt. It was just a black shirt with them on it. It's a 21 Pilots, which is a cool shirt, but I wanted my Breach.
Do you fucking mind, dude?
Yeah.
Chill.
We're having a serious conversation here.
You're being so loud. This is a public laundromat. What do you...
I was crossing the road, and I saw a truck coming. That was when it hit me. Fuck!